Oh man, it's cold. Hey everybody, it's Alex with the Unboxing Project, and today I've got a real world review for you. My laptop. It's an HP 9470M. So this, HP 9470M, the Folio 9470M, i5, 8 gigs of RAM. This one's got a 500 gig solid state. Great Ultrabook for 300 bucks. At the time of recording this, on Amazon, one of these loaded, I don't think with the SSD, but i5 8 gig standard drive is like 300 bucks. You can't beat that. In fact, I use this pretty much every day with an HP dock, and I'll leave links to all the accessories and cool stuff that I talk about and the machines itself down in the description, so you can go check them out. So I wanted a decent laptop for general office or everyday use. I came up with this one. It's got a Windows 7 Pro key in it under the battery. I use that to activate Windows 10 and it worked just fine. Battery life on it, on mine, is pretty darn good. 3.5 to 4 hours with normal use, with consistent use. 3rd gen i5, 1.7 gigahertz, 8 gigs of DDR3 quad-core processor. I don't think it's hyper-threaded. The display is 1366 by 768, so standard HD display. It's not full 1080, definitely not 4K. Mine came with a fingerprint reader. We've got 2 USB super speed and a DisplayPort output, as well as VGA and the docking station and gigabit Ethernet on board. Nothing on the back but the hinges. The other side's got a Kensington lock, another super speed USB with quick charge, headphone and microphone jack, and a smart card reader, as well as the power plug, the power adapter plug on the back. So on the bottom, this little port is part of the docking station. On the bottom, we've got speakers here, battery, real slim battery, 14.8 volt, 52 watt hour battery. Got your Windows key, serial number, all that information. And forgot to mention, it's got a SD card slot here next to and right underneath the DisplayPort port. Yeah. I'll go ahead and take this off. So a couple of things we're gonna need here. This one came with no hard drive, so we're gonna put a drive in it. What you're gonna need is, of course, your hard drive. You'll need some precision drivers. You'll need this, which I'll show you in a second, and your image of your operating system. And I use one of these. It's a Zalman. Basically, it's a virtual disk book. Got a screw, and on the inside, that's where your hard drive's going to go. It does have a M.2 slot here. We also have a SIM card slot, but it's one of those much bigger, older, bulkier SIM cards. Anyway, back to the device. We've got our hard drive here, and how are we going to do that? So that's where this comes in handy. And inside here, it's a little kit you can get on, Amazon or whatever. That's got this little L bracket here, because the SATA plug is facing down, not out. And then you can mount it down. Another piece that comes with it is this nifty little holder downer dealy doodle that you're supposed to mount to the drive itself, kind of like that, and then that holds it down so the drive doesn't flop around. It's just sitting in there. You could probably save yourself a little money by just getting the adapter that you need, and then using some double-sided tape, and just take off one side of the tape to pressure fit it into place, if you're cheap like me, because that's what I did. But since I've already got the piece, I might as well use it, right? Gonna mount it into place, screw it down, it down. Boom. So now we're going to take our plate, put it back on top. So, is it the perfect laptop? No, I don't think there is a perfect laptop, but it works really well for everyday use. You know, better than just surfing the internet and watching YouTube and stuff, although that's what I mainly use it for. It's got HD Graphics 4000 on board. It does come with a TPM 1.2 chip, the mSATA port. You can use an M.2 card for additional storage or boot media or whatever it might be. The DisplayPort output on this, I think, is 1.1 or 1.2. Anyway, it definitely has its limitations. For example, if you use this with the dock that I do, which I'll link in the description, the dock has 2 DisplayPort outputs, but if you put 2 different monitors on each of those, it'll duplicate onto those 2 displays. So it doesn't extend, you know, there's ways around that, USB adapters, VGA output that's on the dock. 14-inch HD 1366 by 768 display. You can put up to 16 gigs of RAM in here. It does have the annoying little nipple mouse button thing, which I hate, but whatever. Dual microphones, weighs under 4 pounds. This came out in like 2013, so it was the bee's knees. Bee's knees, yeah, I said that. It was the bee's knees when it came out. This was an awesome machine. It still is an awesome machine. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it for a gaming box, although I have been known to play some Path of Exile. It works fairly well. Yeah, it's one of the best i5 Ultrabooks you can get for 300 bucks. Cons, driver support. Yeah, you can't really say that. I guess you can. I've had to roll back a couple of updates on this. Out of 10, I give it an 8. For affordability, accessibility, yeah, that's my review. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on the HP 9470M? It's not one that folds back. I mean, maybe it is. Let me try. No, I'm not going to try. I've had much worse machines that were much more expensive. Make sure you check out that link in the description below to get your hands on this cool laptop. Some of the other cool accessories that I've mentioned here. Stay away from this crappy precision driver set that broke the first time I used it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, thanks for watching.